Thing has been a mystery for decades. It started off as a hand in a box, with a forearm, actually. But later in the 90s, when the Addams Family movie came out, it was just a hand, and it would walk around freely, no longer needing a box to pop out from. That made people question even more, where did Thing come from, and what is he? Did he have a body? And if he did, where is the body? Is he dead? Is the body dead? Is there another hand? There's a lot of questions surrounding Thing, and none of those have ever really been answered. Until now. Whose body did Thing come from? Now, who do we all know who lost a hand?
That's impossible!
Alright, it's not him. What about him?
No.
But now seriously, now that Wednesday is directed by Tim Burton, I like to think of this as a Tim Burton cinematic universe. And because of that, I would assume Thing's body comes from that universe. If you follow that logic, it shouldn't be that hard to see where I'm going with this. Now, who do I think it is? Well, let's see. Someone who doesn't have hands. Thing's body is Edward Scissorhands. I realize this is a bit far-fetched, but look at the evidence. His hands were in a box, similar to the same box Thing would pop out from time to time on the TV show. His hands were the same length as the original Thing on that TV show. Hand and arm together. When the inventor brings the hands to Edward, what happens? He suddenly dies. But then, Edward accidentally stabs and damages the hands. That is why the hands needed to be stitched back together. And who brought those hands to life? I would assume Fester did. He already brought Thing back to life. So who's to say he didn't bring him to life in the first place? Compare the scene from the end of Edward Scissorhands to this scene from episode 5 on Wednesday.
He needs some milk!
At this point you might be thinking, Thing is only one hand. If Thing is Edward Scissorhands' hand, then where's the other hand? Well, and I understand your point, but you would be wrong. Because there's actually two Thing hands. If you go back to the original TV show, two actors played Thing. One was Ted Cassidy, who also played Lurch, and someone else played Thing when Ted Cassidy was on camera as Lurch. But what they also did was, sometimes they showed Thing as a left hand, and sometimes they showed Thing as a right hand. And because of that, it has to be two hands. Therefore, there are two Things.